Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Now, as I'm sure some of you may notice, right away my audio should be coming across a bit differently. And this is due to me having purchased a new microphone. And you know what, for those of you who didn't know, this is what I was using. Yeah, you see, that's a camera tripod with a heat lamp clamp with a headset attached to it. And this is my new microphone. It certainly looks better. Now, I don't know if it necessarily sounds better, but the other microphone I was using started popping and cracking, and it would not stop. There was something wrong with the connectivity of it. I do know, but I had to get a new one. And special thank you to those who do support this channel, because this is on you. Okay, you guys help me get this. Otherwise, I would be having to talk through a shitty laptop microphone, which sounds like ass. And as you may have noticed right there, this thing does come with a little bit of an echo, and that is due to it having an echo function on the front of the microphone, which I cannot completely turn off. I don't know why, but it will not let me. So let me know in the comment section down below what you think. Okay, I can always screw around with the equalizer, but this looks like what I'm going to be using for the foreseeable future because I'm a po sumbitch and cannot afford a proper microphone at the moment. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is the explanation for the change in the audio. Now, without further ado, let's get into the actual video introduction, and I believe we're going to need that trigger warning first. Welcome back once again, ladies and gentlemen. Now, believe it or not, I had a different video today planned. I really did. I promise I did, okay? Believe it or not, the last video that I responded to had an article in it which I wanted to go check out. Yes, I wanted to explore my toxic whiteness. But as fate would have it, I forgot to save the link to that lady's article. So I went back to her video to check it out, to find that link. And that's when it hit me. You know what? Why don't I just go check out the rest of her channel? Maybe she's got some other stuff I can take a look at. And that's when I seen it. She had uploaded a new video. A video entitled, Dealing with Criticism. And of course, since I so ruthlessly criticized her, I wanted to see exactly how she deals with it. So, without further ado, let me formally invite you all to partake upon this journey. That's right, the journey in discovering how a feminist deals with criticism.
Hey guys, it's Bryn, and I have been dealing with some online criticism lately.
Oh my god, no, Bryn, no, not criticism over the internet. Okay, look, before we go any further, I feel like it's really important to go ahead and define the word criticism. Now, I would like everybody to keep this definition in mind as we move forward, and you will see why. Anyway, criticism, the expression of disapproval of someone or something based on perceived faults or mistakes. And the secondary one here, the analysis and judgment of the merits and faults of a literary or artistic work. Now that we've got all that out of the way, Bryn, please tell us, please, how do we deal with it? How do we cope? How do we deal? How do we even?
Some that's public and some that's not. And in the last couple of years that I've been making videos, I've been able to avoid it for the most part. But now that it's starting to roll in a little more frequently, I'm afraid that it's going to get worse.
Oh my dear, so you say you've gotten criticism as of recent? Well, I could not imagine why. But then I decided to take a brief little look over your videos. And now I want to play a game. Oh yes, step right up, ladies and gentlemen. Can you spot the more controversial video in this list? Could it be option A, my hair's turning green, or option B, new makeup haul, or even option C, how to stick your head up your ass, and I mean option C, how to be a feminist.
And I keep thinking about how weird it is, because it's not like there's some magic number where all of a sudden people are like, oh right, it's time to hate on her now.
Okay. So, are these people hating on you? Or are they criticizing you? Which one is it? Which one? Because those are not the same damn things.
The only big difference, as far as I can tell, is that I'm being more like myself. Which means I'm being open and honest and caring less what people think about me. And it's just weird to me that that's the thing that invites criticism.
Yeah, that must be what it is. I mean, you're getting criticized due to your openness and your honesty, which, by the way, is so great. So courageous. And the fact that you don't care what other people think about you. I mean, why else would you be getting criticized? I mean, dude, you are a feminist. And feminists never say anything that's just plain wrong, incorrect, or, well, even up for debate. So what else could it be? Actually, you know what, between you and me, it's probably all those massages. It's probably because you have a vagina.
And I guess it's a good thing that right now I feel confident enough to where things that people say can just roll off my back. But not everyone's that lucky.
She's right, ladies and gentlemen. She is right. Okay, there are people out there who are not that lucky. And believe it or not, me with all my white cis male privilege was indeed one of those unlucky people once upon a time. But lo there, in my darkest time of need, there came a great shining light in the form of a scholar, and he spoke. He spoke unto me, and he said, "Thy sticks and stones may breaketh mine bones, but thy words will never harm me. And so I impart to you this great knowledge, so that your posterior may never again feel the sting of criticism."
So I guess I'm making this video for you and for myself, because if you're watching this, you probably know how it feels to be put down through no fault of your own.
Now, do you all remember that definition I wanted everyone to keep in mind when we were going through? Yeah, you remember it, right? Well, go ahead and toss that shit out, because we've got a new definition here. That's right, criticism. The act of putting others down through no fault of their own.
Or maybe I'm watching this years from now, dealing with exponentially more criticism and not sure how much longer I can stand it. So while I have some perspective, here's some things I want to say to you, and to future Bryn. Aristotle once said you can easily avoid criticism by saying nothing, doing nothing, and being nothing. So great, if you needed an easy solution, there it is. But who wants to be nothing? The only reason you're probably being criticized right now is because you're daring to do something different. You're being yourself in a world that just wants you to be like everyone else.
That's right, boys and girls. You're only being criticized because you're daring to be different. A daring, valiant knight going against the flow. Oh, what a special snowflake you are. Of all the pompous, arrogant, willfully oblivious shit. Okay. The real reason you're probably being criticized is because the world is full of people who have differing opinions and ideas. There's nothing daring about it, okay? Welcome to Earth, Jesus fucking Christ, okay? That's the reason you can't do anything without being criticized for it. People who hold conflicting ideas are a common occurrence in the world. You are not special or different for getting criticized. As a matter of fact, that's the point behind the quote you cited. No matter what you do, no matter who you are, there is somebody somewhere that is going to criticize you. As a matter of fact, the quote is incorrect because you cannot do or be nothing without getting criticized either, because people will then criticize your absence or inaction.
But being like everyone else just sounds awful. Especially being one of those people that has to put others down just to feel better about themselves. They suck, we do not want to be them, and we will not be them.
But the women are unequal to the men. We need to give them more rights. We don't want to bring the men's down. We just want women to be equal. They're already equal, you say. Nonsense! They must be more equal. Don't you criticize the way women seem to be getting more rights and privileges than men. I mean, the women clearly still feel oppressed, and we need to make sure that they don't feel that way. And God forbid, Lord fucking help us all, if we become those people that put others down just to make others feel better. I mean, those people suck. We don't want to be them. We will not be them. Inadvertently putting others down to make others feel better about themselves makes you just as guilty as those who do it directly. My dear, it is time for a little critical thinking and self-reflection. Pardon the criticism of your ideology. I wouldn't want to offend.
I think it's important to remember that they have their own shit going on, and their criticism has absolutely nothing to do with you.
Fuck me. Oh shit. That's right. It has absolutely nothing to do with you. The people criticizing you are just projecting their problems on you. No need to listen to them or bother with any self-reflection.
I know it may feel like it is. It may feel so personal, or maybe it hit a really sensitive nerve. But that's because they want to piss you off. They don't know you, and they do not know what you're worth.
Oh dear, well this is embarrassing. Yes, quite embarrassing indeed. Oh my. You see, dear, those are called trolls, and you appear to have lumped every dissenting voice into the same pile and just called it criticism. Might I suggest, but might I offer criticism, and suggest that you learn to discern the difference so that you do not shut yourself into an echo chamber and miss out on the many opportunities to better yourself and your works, which is the purpose of criticism.
And you do not have to convince them. They do not have to know you. Only you have to know you. And I'm pointing because I'm serious.
Oh, you're just a veritable font of knowledge.
Have to know you. They do not. Know yourself. You must.
They look at you and they make assumptions and they think, here's an opportunity to make someone else feel bad so I don't have to feel so bad. To them, you look more like a punching bag than you do a human being. And honestly, nothing you say is going to change their mind.
Oh, but would it just be glorious if they listened to your criticism and then changed their minds? Do you kind of see the problem with adopting your stance towards criticism yet? Nah, you're just not listening, are you? I bet that there's nothing I can say that would change your mind, huh?
But just know that because someone else sees you as a punching bag, or a freak, or a weirdo, or whatever cliche word they use nowadays, that's not you. Only you know who you are, and no one else can define that for you.
Well, maybe I am a freak and a weirdo. Okay, don't tell me who I'm not. You can't define me. Oh my god.
Don't fight with them. Don't fuel their fire. Don't fight back and encourage them to fight harder.
That's right, youngins. The moral of today's story is do not feed the damn trolls.
The only way to move on from this is to first just let yourself be upset. Cry a little, sit with your discomfort, write out your feelings, just whatever it takes to get the emotions out from inside of you.
Oh my god, I've just been trolled. However will I get on with my life? I knew, I'll just cry like a fragile little snowflake.
Just throw it out there, okay? Maybe it would be more beneficial to learn how to deal with criticism and identify and ignore the trolls.
Oh my god, no, my feelings are valid.
Opening yourself up, even just a little bit, is enough to let criticism find its way in.
So, is criticism the devil to you? I mean, come on. You flirt with it a little bit and it'll find its way in. Criticism will come in and take root in your heart. Okay, so I cut out a bit of the video before that, and I'm cutting out the rest because she just reiterates the same message of, don't listen to nobody. I love you. You're awesome and junk. Just do your thing, which is, that is fine and dandy if you want to live in a fantasy world where everyone is perfect, just the way they are, and never needs to change or improve anything about themselves. Now, personally, I like spreading a positive message. I really do, okay? That's why I put a lot of comedy into my videos, okay? I like to think people get enjoyment out of it, that they laugh at shit, okay? But making people feel good about themselves should not come at the expense of dismissing any criticism that they could use to improve upon themselves, okay? If everybody is fucking special and perfect, then what is the fucking point? Now, to conclude this video, I'm going to offer, oh yes, that's right, some criticism. Now, I am not trying to troll you. I'm not looking to get a rise out of you. I am merely pointing out mistakes or faults I find in your ideas or just the things that you say, okay? Now, just because I mock you a little bit and throw around some harsh words does not mean that I am trying to bring you down. To be blunt, I think that blocking out any criticism or advice that contains mean words or offends your delicate sensibilities is an idiotic thing to do, okay? It will only serve to increase your fragility and you will miss out on a ton of useful information and chances to fix your weaknesses. My suggestion to you is to grow a thicker skin, okay? Learn to discern the trolls from actual criticism and learn how to receive criticism so that you may benefit from it. Getting all emotional, taking things personally, and getting hurt is an idiotic fucking thing to do. That's a horrible way to go through life. Okay, you know what? As a matter of fact, offense is never given, it is taken. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching, and I do hope that you did enjoy the video. That's all I've got for you this time. Now, if you don't mind, and I know that the echoing from the microphone is, I can't do nothing about it, but I know it's probably a bit annoying, but nonetheless, let me know what you think about the new audio down in the description box below. Which reminds me, a very, very special thank you to those who do contribute to this channel. Without you, I would be using a very shitty microphone. You know, as a matter of fact, let me give you a bit of a sample of what it would be like. This is what I would be sounding like for the entire video, and I would not want to do this to you. I really wouldn't, okay? So thank you to those who do contribute to the show. Now, if you would like to contribute something to the show so that one day I will be able to get good equipment, yes, get a proper microphone, and hopefully one day a proper computer instead of this horrible little laptop, oh my god. Anyway, if you would like to contribute, there will be a link down below in the description. Oh yes. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you so much for watching. I do hope you did enjoy the video. I appreciate you. I really do. And remember, until next time, take some motherfucking criticism. And keep fighting stupidity wherever you may find it. Have a good one.